All right. So the first topic today is about authority. Authority. Acknowledge, junk, crucial, deliberately. So these are the words for us to practice. Practice. First of all, I have the word like this. All right. So first, authority. Authority. Authority is a noun in English. And here, when people use the word authority, they are going to think of government, government, authority, authorize, govern, government, govern. The last one, that is to be authorized to do something. This is the passive way, to be authorized to do something, an action verb. Okay, so I'm gonna create a situation for these two words first. Each of us is gonna allot it 1 minute and 55 seconds for speaking. These days, people use the word give a lot, right? We have the action verb like this. Verb, all right, a lot. This is the word, a lot. All right, so let's start. A lot means give. The same is the word give. This word looks very old, right? You can see that that is an ancient English. So here, let's go with the first word today is authority, authorized, and authorized. And if you don't know how to pronounce the word, please try to use your Cambridge dictionary before you speak up. Because I have to focus on the giving you ideas and grammar. Authorize, authority, authorize. And here, government. So let's start. My first situation here, I can say that the government in Vietnam is really complex. The government in Vietnam is really complex. Yeah, complex. I'm going to use the word complex. The complexity of this system makes people feel so hard to get everything done by their hands. We are resident. We are just resident of a city, of a country. We live in this country. We earn a living and we try to take good care of our family. So we are just normal residents. We are nothing special. We are nothing special. And here, due to the complexity of the government system, it is so hard for people to do paperwork. If you want to go abroad or you study abroad, you have to work with the government system. And this kind of system is governing all small organizations in Vietnam. So if you live in Vietnam, the government will control everything. The government will govern everything in Vietnam. And here, you want to prepare your paperwork because you want to go study abroad. And studying abroad is requiring you to prepare to finish some kinds of paperwork. We have to get our paperwork finished and completed by a special organization organization. This is R-I-A-N. Please remember. Organization. Please remember this word. Organization. All right, so here I'm just showing you the way for you to use the word government, govern, and organization. Complexity. Complex means very difficult, very complicated. That is complex, and the complexity of something, the complication of something. All right, so here my second example to help you. I live in a place where lots of people come to find opportunities. And as we live in a city like this, everything is governed strictly by organizations. The government has lots of organizations, and each organization has different departments. That is why we have like different department and different ministry. That is why you have something like the Department of Education or the Ministry of Education. Lots of organizations will establish each department, and each department will found its own ministry. For example, you want to study, but you have to get the degrees issued by the Department of Education. First, you need to go to the Ministry of Education, because the ministry is governed by Vietnamese government. If you study in another school and this school is not governed by the Vietnamese government, it's impossible for you to get the degrees notarized by the government seal. Như vậy ở đây mình đang có cái từ chính phủ trong tiếng Anh. Từ chính phủ là the government. Cái gì đó mà được điều hành, mà điều phối bởi chính phủ thì người ta đang có từ govern. Và cái từ là từ tổ chức thì Việt Nam mình hay đọc sai là organization, sai. Tôi gọi là organization. Và nói về chính phủ thì người ta sẽ nói đến cái từ mà điều hành dành cho chính phủ, điều phối của chính phủ là người ta sẽ dùng chữ là govern. Còn điều hành là đơn giản là manage chứ không phải là manage nhé. Manage, điều hành quản lý. Thì cái nhiệm vụ của mình hôm nay là mình phải tập từng chữ vào trong cái bối cảnh, còn cái ngữ cảnh, chứ không thể nào mà học sơ. Organization được gọi là tổ chức ở đây là một cái tập đoàn, một cái nhóm. Khi mà họ tổ chức, khi mà mình có một cái tổ chức thì những cái tổ chức của chính phủ thì nó sẽ có những cái bộ của nó, và những cái bộ của nó thì sẽ có những cái sở của nó, giống như Bộ Giáo dục và Đào tạo, Sở Giáo dục và Đào tạo. Thì từ sở là từ ministry, còn từ bộ là từ department. And here singular noun, departments, ministry, ministries. Nothing is hard. Đây khi nói về cái điều phối thì người ta đang có cái từ rất là hay riêng dành cho chính phủ là từ govern. Complex được gọi là cái gì đó nó rất là phức tạp, nó không phải phức tạp bình thường mà rất phức tạp. Từ phức tạp thì mình đang có một cái cách nói rất là hay là complexity. Bây giờ mình nói câu nhé, bắt đầu mình nói. Chắc giờ là mình phải nói bằng biểu đồ tư duy ha, chứ mà để nói nữa thì không biết như thế nào. So show me the situation please. Bây giờ mình phải nói ra một cái trường hợp mà nó bị điều phối bởi chính phủ. Mình hãy nói về cái academic của mình cho nó dễ dàng. Education. Let's talk about education. In education, you have like the Department of Education, Bộ Giáo dục. And the second one, that is the Ministry of Education. The Ministry of Education. Được gọi là Sở Giáo dục. Và cái hệ thống được gọi là system trong cái system. Hệ thống hóa, systemize. So show me the situation, please, John. So when you are preparing ideas, I'm going to help you. If we talk about the government, we should talk about things that we are receiving from them. Right now, we are studying and we are working in the academic field. So we should talk about academic situations for us to easily find ideas. As I have been working in academic field, education aspect. This education aspect is governed by the government. If I want to work, the first thing that I need to have is a business license. I need to have a business license. Business license. And where do I get the business license? I am gonna go to the Ministry of Planning and Investment. For me, okay, to have the business license. Đây là gọi là sở kế hoạch và đầu tư. So before we work, we need to get a business license for ourselves. And if we study in school, we need to follow the rules of the Department of Education and the Ministry of Education. When you study Vietnamese, okay, you have like 12 grades, 12 classes in the system. And this system is governed by the government. This system is governed by the government. And everybody, okay, cares about education a lot these days. That is why the government establishes lots of organizations. And each organization must run as well as possible. So that is why they build, okay, that is why they form department and they form ministries in order to help them. Just like a system, a big system is gonna have smaller systems, and the big system is gonna manage the smaller system. That is why we are gonna have a very complex system. And the complexity of the system will make everybody feel so bad, and they just want to get out of the system. They just want to make everything on their own. For example, like me, I work in this education field. If I want to teach, and if I want to have a business sale, I need to get a business license for myself. And where do I go to get the business license? I have to apply, okay? I have to apply for the business license from the Ministry of Planning and Investment. And this ministry is gonna issue the business license for me. And when I get the business license in hand, I will be able to work. I will be able to run my business. So that is the case. Như vậy khi mà mình nói trong cái cách này thì mình sẽ dẫn chứng thực tế nha. Trước tiên thì mình sẽ nói đến cái hệ thống phức tạp của chính phủ, và mình sẽ nói sơ sơ là cái sự phức tạp này nó làm cho dân chúng cảm thấy khó chịu, làm cho dân chúng cảm thấy nó quá nhiều thứ để thực hiện khi mà mình muốn làm một cái gì đó. Và sau khi mình nói đến chính phủ mà mình sử dụng được cái từ điều phối rồi, chính phủ điều phối tất cả các hệ thống về giáo dục. Đó là lý do tại sao mà mình có đến 12 lớp học, và mỗi lớp đều bị quản lý bởi Bộ Giáo dục và Sở Giáo dục. Những cái chương trình mình học có đến từ Sở Giáo dục, và những cái bài thi, kỳ thi của mình thì nó lại đến từ một cái nơi lớn hơn được gọi là Bộ Giáo dục. Và sau khi mình học xong rồi, sau khi mình học xong thì mình muốn đi làm thì mình phải có một cái giấy phép, gọi là giấy phép kinh doanh. Thì để có một cái giấy phép kinh doanh thì mình phải nộp đơn xin cái gì đó thì là apply for. Sau khi mình apply for cái giấy phép kinh doanh ở Sở Kế hoạch và Đầu tư thì người ta sẽ xuất cho mình một cái giấy phép. Thì cái từ xuất bản, xuất cho ra, người ta xuất cho mình giống như xuất hóa đơn vậy đó, thì người ta sẽ dùng từ issue. Còn mà xuất bản in ấn thì lúc này người ta mới dùng từ là publish trong tiếng Anh, được gọi là xuất bản in ấn. Xuất bản in ấn, right? So let's start. So show me trước tiên thì mình hãy thực hành cái cách nói là chính phủ điều phối tất cả các tổ chức, mà bây giờ trong cái hệ thống của họ, họ có quá nhiều tổ chức, thì mỗi tổ chức nó sẽ có những cái ban ngành đi, ban ngành, ok. Và trong ban ngành thì nó sẽ chia ra Bộ Giáo dục và Sở, sẽ chia ra, một là bộ là cái hệ thống lớn và sở là cái hệ thống nhỏ, và sở nó sẽ phục vụ cho bộ. Thì đó là cách mà mình suy nghĩ nhé. Đây được gọi là bộ, và nghĩa thứ hai của nó được gọi là ban ngành trong tiếng Anh. Và cái cuối là cái từ department này, người ta hay gặp là department store, được gọi là những cái gì ta, những cái cửa hàng tạp hóa. So let's start. Your job here is government, govern, organization, department, ministry, all right, manage, complex and complexity. Show me the situation, please. Show me the situation, please. So.
My situation is education is an important job of the government. The government has the power to choose the way education will be, or to make the choices about education. The people give the government this power, and when the government using this power, the government can allow or stop certain school things. Like the government can say it's okay, can say yes to use the new way teaching, or the government can say no to school thing they think these are bad. And the people, everyone want the government to use this power in a good way to help a student and help the country. I think the government must be open and responsible when they use this power in the school system. And the government can make education become better, and this is very important to develop knowledge in student.
Yes, that's all right. This is very important to develop knowledge in students. But it's much better because when it comes to this topic, we cannot find any other piece of knowledge for us to talk about, right? So it's okay because this is not a small topic. This is such a very large, a very tremendous topic. Organization. You have the word like organize. Organize. The first case, okay, it is an action verb. The second one, you can say that badly organized or well organized, to talk about the characteristics of a person. Organized. All right, I say characteristic, not characteristic, right? So please pay more. You need to concentrate more on the pronunciation of the words in order to master English. You need to master English. Master it. Okay, so I have just found out something. Here we need to practice organization, organize, organization, organize, and the last one that is badly organized and well organized. So let's start together. Okay, so I'm gonna use a word for me to practice. First, organization. Nobody can be enormous when they just work alone. But you can be big when you work alone, and you can save a lot of time for yourselves when you work alone. People cannot make things happen when they work in groups, because when you work in group, every decision of yours must be discussed and must be approved by all the members in the group. So the way for you to get ahead faster and more effectively, you have to organize yourself. We live in this life such a busy life, right? We have lots of things to study and we have lots of things to do in this life. In order for it's for us to become the best person, to become the best version of ourselves, we have to organize our life. Some people are very badly organized, because you can see that after they take a shower, they just throw their clothes all over the places, all over the room, for example. After they get up, they just get out of the bed and they don't make the bed. When they don't make the bed, you can see that person is badly organized. That person is badly organized. We cannot be badly organized if we want to be the best. We have to train ourselves to be well organized. Just like a soldier in an army, they work real hard and they serve their leaders real bad on how do they make everything happen in just one day. Everything depends on the way that they organize their system. We don't need to have a professional system because it's gonna cost us lots of money, because all right, we are just startups, right? And we are just normal people. We are just the kinds of people who do not have much money. So when we are small, we need to do something from the very first step. First thing first, we have to organize our stuffs. We have to organize our life, our studying, everything. So if you are a badly organized person, you need to train yourself to become a better version, which is a well-organized person. And if you don't have a system for yourself to work, you need to find an organization to work for you. For example, you are not an excellent student. You want to become excellent. You have to employ a teacher or a kind of expert with expertise in teaching. So this is the way for you to get the skills from other sides. So here I use the word organization, and I use the word like expert, for example, an expert, expertise, expertise. This is the way that I use the words, right? This is the way. Something is going on from your side, John. Gracie, you need to log out the Zoom and log in again, because I cannot hear anything from your side. Oh, no. It's okay right now. So here, okay, please show me the situation for expert and expertise, organization, organized, badly organized, and well organized. Let's go, John. Show me your situation, please.
My situation is, I think, being organized is very important if you are, if you want to do well in the school and in your real life. Like when you are organized, you can manage your time, your work, and you can spend your time in a good way. This have you feel less stressed and you can feel you feel you can control everything about your life. At school, being organized have you focused on the more important things. Um, and I think the students who are organized can find information fast. Give up with their project, and they will do very good at their work. Um, being organized can give you a lot, and your school life have a lot of advantage.
Advantage, right? Are you using that?
Yes.
Oh, advantage. But here, okay, this word is crazy, man. Because I guess some people pronounce this word like advantage. That is wrong. That is Asian English. That is not American English. American English is advantage. And then you want to use an adjective of it, you are gonna use the word like this. It's gonna be, is it an adjective? So advantageous. So for a noun is called advantage. Before an adjective is going to be pronounced like advantageous. So ad is for noun, ad is for an adjective. This word is crazy. And so it's crazy, and that is why okay, we need to study it. If it is not crazy, okay, the knowledge is not that interesting. So okay, right now please double check for the second link because I'm gonna end this first link. Log in your Zalo please for the second link.